Hey guys, so today I have a fall / Halloween nail polish haul. This is actually going to be part one of a fall / Halloween nail polish haul because I do have some other things to show you in another video. These are all indies, so this is part one of my fall / Halloween nail polish haul. This time of year I go really crazy for all of the fall and Halloween polishes. I will do the exact same thing when holiday stuff starts coming out. Just a warning, there will be lots of seasonal hauls between now and Christmas. So, that being said, my background is a little bit different. I decided to drop the room divider thing that I had because I feel like it was kind of impersonal, and what I've been wanting to do for a while is to put seasonal colors on the two racks behind me and just rotate those out as the season changes and have that in my backdrop. Then I have my seasonal colors in my face and not like pushed away in my Milmers, and then you guys have something to look at other than just that same impersonal background over and over and over again. I'm not saying that the background won't come back. Depending on like lighting and stuff, I have to film in another room, but for the most part I'm going to try to do things here. That out of the way, let's get on to the haul. So I have some polishes from Native War Paints. I had originally filmed this video last weekend and had it planned on having it up last week so that I could tell you guys about these before they went on sale, but my memory card is a jerk and had other ideas, so I'm doing this again. But I have a few from Native War Paints. I have their Autumn Romance collection, and then I also have the majority of their Halloween collection to show you as well. And I have these all in minis because they were sent to me to swatch before the release, but I did end up going back and buying 4 of these polishes in full size because I like them that much. The Autumn Romance collection has 6 polishes in 4 matching eyeshadows. These are available at the website, which I will link down below. They released last Wednesday, the 24th, so you should be able to get them now. I'll probably be showing you the swatches that I put on Instagram rather than the live swatch of these ones because those swatches came out really nice and I just want to put them everywhere. So the first one is my favorite sweater, and this is like a tealy blue, almost holographic with a really strong gold shimmer to it. It's absolutely gorgeous. And there's also a matching eyeshadow, which is very similar. It's a little bit lighter than the nail polish, but it also has that strong gold shimmer to it. And these are both absolutely gorgeous. I don't know, this is the one that I really debated getting in the full size, and I don't know why I didn't because it's one of my favorites. The next one is the namesake of the collection, and this is Autumn Romance, and it is a really gorgeous like blue violet, and it has these almost like iridescent, really small flakies in there, and it has that, it's a purple with a blue shift. It's so gorgeous, and it also has a matching eyeshadow, which is also called Autumn Romance, and it is a purple with a blue shift, and these apply best wet. You can apply them dry, but the shift doesn't really show up as well unless you apply it wet. And it's a loose eyeshadow, so that's kind of how those work anyway. The next one is Leap in the Leaves, and this is a gorgeous, like, rusty orange color. It has a slight holographic to it, and then it also has those same almost like gray, kind of iridescent small flakies in it. And it has matching eyeshadow, which is also called Leap in the Leaves, and it's a little bit lighter. Again, it's more, I don't know, this is more of an orange-brown. The eyeshadow is like a terracotta color, and then the nail polish is more of a like orangey red, like burnt. I don't know, it's really bad at colors. They look a little bit different, but this one's more wearable as an eyeshadow, so it works. And this is, like I said, like a terracotta kind of color. The next one is Crisp Red Apples, and this is a very deep red with a slight brown tone to it, holographic. I did actually get this one in a full size because I loved it. It's so gorgeous, and the eyeshadow that matches it is just as gorgeous. It is a very deep, almost blackened red with a really strong like red shimmer to it. I will say though, if you apply this dry, it really just comes out kind of black, like a really sheer black. You need to apply it wet to get the really gorgeous like shimmery red color to it. The next one is Changing Seasons, and this is a multi-chrome kind of flaky almost in a sheer black jelly base. So it's almost like a multi-chrome glitter. Flashes blue, purple, and gold, like a goldish yellowy green color depending on the light that you're looking at it in. But it is very separated, so it's more of like a flaky or a glitter than like one of the I Love Nail Polish multi-chromes, which is like just a metallic polish with the multi-chrome finish to it. This is really nice. The jelly base in this is kind of sheer, so you would need like 2 or 3 coats to get it completely opaque. I put 1 coat over black, and that worked perfectly for me. I did that with all of the black jelly bases in these 2 collections, but it worked really well, and it was a lot better than layering, you know, like 3 layers of this on and still not quite getting it opaque. That's not a flaw in the polish, though. I do want to say that. If this was in a like opaque black base, you would completely lose the glitter. You'd never see it. It would just look like black polish, maybe with a little bit of something in it, but it really needs to be in a sheer jelly base to keep from losing it completely. So it's not a flaw in the polish, but it is easier to layer this over black. And the last one from the Autumn Romance collection is Under the Starry Sky. This is another one I got in a full size, and this is silver and gold, some holographic, some just metallic glitters. There's circles and hexes and squares, all different sizes, in that same sheer black jelly base. I will say, to me anyway, it seems like the base in this one was a little bit more opaque, but not so much that you'll lose the glitter. I did put 1 coat of this over black for the swatch. It's like a really stark difference between the metallic of the glitter and how black the base is if you put this over black. And it makes the 2 stand out more. So again, this is Under the Starry Sky. So moving on to the Halloween collection, this one is 5 nail polishes and 2 eyeshadows. I only have 4 of the nail polishes because one of them was kind of a last minute addition and the swatches had already been done. This collection is called The End of the Tracks, and it's based off the last season of The Walking Dead, which was what, season 3? Season 4. The first one is The Ringleader, and that is Rick. The one that's missing is, I forget what it's called, the Samurai, I think, and it's based off of Michonne. And it's like a matte, I know there's like some purple, like a purpley gray kind of glitter mix. It's really pretty. But anyway, this is Rick's color. It's the Ringleader, and this is a copper and red glitter mix with some gold metallic stars in there. The red is matte and the copper is obviously metallic, but this is really, really pretty. I really like this, actually. It's in a clear base. Very dense, no fishing. I was actually surprised because even with mini bottles, you can tend to have to fish a lot. It's just some weird thing with the mini bottle. I don't know. But I didn't have a hard time getting the stars out, which I was not expecting. So it's a good polish. The next one is the Archer, which is Daryl, and this is a gray Crelly base with black and blue glitter mixed in. The blue is like a really cool periwinkly metallic kind of blue. This one, I think the base is a little bit too on the cream side of Crelly, and you lose a bit of the glitter. A way to avoid that would be to go ahead and do your coat, your 1 coat, and then on your 2nd coat, do it really thin, or almost like put a little bit more pressure on it, drag it, you know, like hard with the brush, and that will take some of the base off of that top layer of glitter. Because I had this opaque in 2 coats, but you lost a little bit of the glitter, but that's because I didn't do that. So I think if you put the 2nd coat on hard, you will scrape some of that Crelly base off of the glitter, and you'll be able to see the glitter a little bit more. The next one is one that I did buy a full size of. This is like the greatest fall/Halloween polish I've ever seen. Like, seriously, I just think this is so incredibly gorgeous. This is called Extra Crispy Walkers, and it is that black jelly base with, okay, here we go. There is like an orange metallic shredded in there. There's blue metallic, a different, like a less red orange metallic, a purple, green metallic, and it glows. Like, these pop through that base so well. This is another one that I put 1 coat over a black cream just to make the black as possible and to keep from having to do multiple coats because it is like a more sheer black jelly base. But like I said, that's kind of what you have to do with a polish like this to keep from losing the glitter completely. The base has to be mildly sheer. But this is so amazing. If you only get 1 polish, well, I can't say that. This is my favorite one because there are like quite a few that I'd recommend, but this is my favorite one, I think, from the 2 collections. I was just absolutely blown away by this one, so highly, highly, highly recommend this one. The next one is Rotten Zombie Flesh, and this is an olive green. It's like a little more yellowy. It's like on the yellow side of an olive green. Holographic. This is another one I bought in the full size. Absolutely amazing. These were not sheer at all, opaque in 2 coats, and this one has matching eyeshadow, which is also a gorgeous shimmery olive green. And the last eyeshadow in this collection is called Turned. I don't think this one has a nail polish to match, and it's a reddish brown with kind of a blue-green flash to it. I saw someone on my Instagram account had said that this looks a lot like MAC's blue-brown pigment, which I don't know for sure. Yeah, that one is Turned. So like I said, I will link Native War paints down below. I would suggest getting extra crispy walkers because it's really, really gorgeous. And yes, moving on. I have 5 polishes from Colors to Carol. I placed an order with Colors to Carol for this polish right here, which I will show you first. And shortly after that, Carol emailed me and asked if I wanted to review the rest of the collection, because apparently she's familiar with my videos, and that kind of makes me blush a little bit. So the first one that I got, which is really, really amazing, is Sweet and Spooky. This is the one I went for on my own, and this is a white curly base with black, purple, orange, and white glitters in there. The purple glitters are metallic, all the rest are matte, and it is like the perfect Halloween candy curly mix. It's gorgeous. It makes me think of, I don't know why, but this makes me think of like frosted animal cookies or like chocolate covered pretzels, like white chocolate and these colored sprinkles on it. Like, it makes my mouth water. It's really, really gorgeous, and it looks delicious. So again, that is Sweet and Spooky. The next one is called Frightful Fairy, and this is a clear based glitter mix. There is matte black, metallic orange, gold, and metallic purple. Purple is squares, and I know the black, there are circles, triangles, and skull and crossbone glitters. And then the orange and the gold are hexes. It's really, really gorgeous. This is another one, like, it looks like there's a lot of black down at the bottom, and I really thought I was going to have to fish to get the skull and crossbones especially. And I actually, when I was putting this on, I had more skull and crossbone glitters than I knew what to do with. It was a very, very pleasant surprise because I was not expecting to be overrun with them like that. Usually you have to fish for heavy glitters like that, and I didn't have that issue at all. So this is another really good one. The next one is Wicked Pumpkin, and this is a awesome deep pumpkin orange holographic. I have been looking for a pumpkin orange polish like this color, like a burnt orange cream for like ever, and I don't know. I can't think of one. I feel like I never see any coming out in collections. If you guys know of a burnt orange cream polish, please let me know. But I have a hollow one now. It's like more than I ever wished for. This is really gorgeous. The holographic stands out really well, and it's one of those ones, a lot of holographic polishes look kind of lame when they're not doing their hollow thing. This one is just such a cool color that it looks nice whether it's doing its hollow thing or if it's just in regular indoor lighting. I really, really like this. The next one is Dark Skull, and it's like a gunmetal gray holographic. I feel like there's no such thing as a black holographic because once you put the hollow particles in it, it becomes a gunmetal color because it can't be like straight black. So for me, this is a gunmetal gray holographic. Again, really gorgeous and extra, extra sparkly in the sunlight. This one is Cursed Cat, which I did not expect to be my favorite of all of them, but it really is. This is a deeper purple holographic. Now, it's a linear hollow, so when you're in the sunlight, you get that like rainbow arc, but it's almost, when you first apply it, it applies like it's a glitter. Like the particles are very separated, and it looks like a purple micro glitter. But it comes out totally opaque in 2, maybe 3 coats if you do crazy thin coats, but it was fine for me in 2. It's just cool to see how all those little particles come together and make an opaque polish, because on your first coat you think there's absolutely no way. But then it comes out and it is like, it's got your linear hollow, and then because the particles are so spread out, there's a scattered hollow to it, and it's just gorgeous. Especially in the sunlight, it's amazing. I don't have sunlight right now. It's bothering me because every time that I pick this up to do anything with it, to swatch it, I want to like kind of run outside and just look at it in the sunlight really quick and then run back in. So it's just absolutely gorgeous. And the first time that I see the sun, which Lord knows when that will happen again, this is going on my nails because I love this one. So I will link Colors to Carol down below as well so you guys can check her out. And the last ones that I have are from Glitter Lambs. You guys know I love Glitter Lambs. So I have 4 that are not so Halloween-y, and then I have 4 that are from their fall collection. So I'll go with the not so Halloween-y ones first. This one is Kawaii Bake Sale, and this is, it's like, the glitters in here are pastel, but the polish still comes out bright. It's really cool. So this has white circles, and then there are like very light, almost transparent blue hexes in here, and then there's some pink, a couple different shades of pink, and then an iridescent glitter mixed in as well. It's very delicate, nothing super chunky, and it's just really cute and pastel and pretty. And I know it's totally like off track for this time of year, but I like this stuff all the time because I'm like a 5-year-old girl at heart, and these colors just make me happy. The next one I have I thought was going to be really similar to Kawaii Bake Sale, but it's really not. This is called Marshmallow ABCs. And this is a pastel glitter mix, but it doesn't come off bright like Kawaii Bake Sale does. It has the iridescent glitter running throughout it. And then it also has very insanely pale yellow and blue and purple and pink glitters in here. It looks a lot, it's like an even more pastel, even more muted version of Loaded Lacquer's Fluffy Macaroons, but it also has the iridescent glitter running throughout it, so I like that one. The next one is a rainbow glitter mix. You know, I have a ton of these, but I keep acquiring them somehow. This is called a Twist of Galaxy, and this is the least chunky glitter mix that I have. Everything is very fine. There are squares and hexes and then like a crazy fine shimmer dusting of like rainbow glitters mixed in there. They're all holographic and it's really pretty. And I got it, you know, it's a rainbow glitter mix. I'm always like, oh, I always have like way too many of those and they all kind of look the same. And I was very pleasantly surprised to see how different this one looks because all the glitter in there is so small. So that is a Twist of Galaxy. The last one that's not fall-ish that I have is called Glitter Glass. Now, my absolute, one of my favorite nail polishes probably ever is My Heart Belongs to Jesus from Glitterlands. And what makes that one so unique is it has this crazy mirror-like metallic shredded glitter running throughout it. And it's just kind of unexpected in such like a girly glitter mix. So then I found that Glitterlands has this, and it is literally the entire polish is that gorgeous mirror silver shredded. And I was freaking out because this is so gorgeous, and these are like the craziest, shiniest pieces of shredded glitter I have ever seen, and they made an entire nail polish out of them, and I'm like really excited about it because I love those pieces, and My Heart Belongs to Jesus, and now I can take this and I can put it really thinly over any other glitter mix that I have in my entire collection, and I can add those to it, you know, like layer them on my nail, and so I can put it in anything now, and I'm really excited. So that is Glitter Glass. And the last four that I have are from their fall collection, and it is Pumpkin Everything. And I mentioned on Instagram the other day that I get kind of offended when I hear about like, oh, white girls love pumpkin. Oh, white girls love pumpkin this time of year. White girls freaking out about pumpkin. Because I'm like, well, that's kind of racist. But then I went to Meijer grocery shopping the other day, and I ended up leaving with like 3 pumpkin items, and so I was like, oh, I guess it's true. So I'm not offended anymore. But the first one in here is pumpkin pie. And this is, oh, this is so pretty. This has orange matte triangle glitters in it. And there's like a crazy mix of every shape of metallic and holographic gold glitter that you can think of. There are really large circles, and it came with a bag of extra large circles, like a ton of them. So I'm pretty sure that that comes with, like, you know, if you get this polish, you get like a ton of gold holographic circles too, like way more than I would even need to mix in here. But there is just so much iridescent and gold going on in here. It's seriously just, oh, it's gorgeous. The next one is Pumpkin Spice, and this is a burnt orange micro glitter. I got this opaque in 3 coats, so I think it would be good as a topper also. I feel like this would look really amazing topped over China Glaze Harvest Moon, which is right here. And it's like this really cool orangey metallic. I feel like a coat of this over that would just be like insane, you know, orangey foliage, fall foliage kind of sparkle. It would look awesome. So that's Pumpkin Spice. The next one is Pumpkin Cupcake, and this is a really crazy fine dusting of white matte glitter with those same orange triangles that were in Pumpkin Pie, some iridescent glitters mixed in, and then a few different sizes of matte white hexes as well. The last one makes me want to bake things, and I think Lori, Lacquered Lori on Instagram, also said that it makes her want to bake things, so it's the general consensus is this makes you want to bake. So this is pumpkin bread, and this has that burnt orange micro glitter that was in Pumpkin Spice, but mixed in with that are silver and gold metallic glitters. I believe the silvers, they look holographic, and then there are some fine black glitters, there's a gold micro glitter, and then there are a few larger black hexes as well. Yeah, it looks like a really awesome pumpkin-y something. Like, you know those like dark, like carrot cake almost, like dark kind of breads like that? This looks like one of those like sweet breads. I want one, and I tried to make zucchini bread the other day and it was an absolute disaster, so I think I'll probably just buy it. But yeah, again, this is pumpkin bread. So I will link Glitter Lambs down below if you guys want to check them out. They are absolutely amazing, and their pumpkin stuff has got me freaking out, and I'm really excited for Christmas. As in Christmas polishes, that wasn't just some random thing that I threw out there. I'm really excited about Glitter Lambs Christmas polishes. So like I said, all of the indie sellers will be linked down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.